Um, Assalamu alaikum. I hope you are well.
Walaikum Assalam. I am well. How about you, Rizwan?
Yeah, Alhamdulillah. So nice to meet you. And can you please introduce yourself first?
Well, my name is Hamza Sharif. I am a Flutter developer with experience of 3+ years in Flutter. I have also worked on React Native and other stacks like PHP or Python. I have
Um,
graduated from Gift University in BScs. I am around, it's around 5 years in the software engineering field.
oh, from how much years exactly you just working on Flutter? Because you just told that also you worked already in React Native also. So what about
Yeah,
just Flutter?
I have exactly more than 3 years plus in Flutter. I am also currently working in Flutter nowadays.
Okay, so I can see you just right now you working in a company like name is Upgrades Limited. Okay, private limited company maybe.
Yeah,
So
I am working.
so why you want to left this company basically, and why you want to
Well,
join us?
well, this is basically where I'm working. This is an on-site job. I found your job description. It's a remote job and good opportunity for me to join. So I think rather than traveling to on-site job, it's good that I can work on remotely now.
Oh, okay. So basically, to you are searching for a remote job. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I am
Okay.
searching
That's
for
very good.
remote.
So I mean, currently, which company you are working? Is it located in Pakistan?
Yeah, it's located in Pakistan, in my city, so that's why it's an on-site job.
Okay, that's good. I can see you just published many mobile applications. So is it your application? I mean, or your client basically?
No, it's client's application, not mine.
Okay, so when you was done freelancing work?
Well, I am doing freelancing work, but mostly I've worked preferring in a company because most freelancers are some are scammers and some do not pay after the work. So that's why I prefer working on-site. It's good.
Okay, I can see there's you just add some certificates like professional certifications and diplomas. Okay, Flutter Advanced course. You done it in Udemy, right? Flutter Advanced course basically.
Yeah, I have done in Udemy.
Oh, that's very good. Okay, so from okay, that's it. That's very good. So what? Tell me something. I mean, experience your experience about the Flutter development in 3 years. I mean, some little bit. You can say your journey
Yeah,
with Flutter.
basically, in Flutter, I have developed like social apps. Maybe you saw like Hopper. It's live on Android Store, Play Store, and iOS Store. That app is basically like a social app like Facebook. You can add your videos, but it is regarding sports. Like you can add your dribbles, you can even chat, you can add your teammates. I have also worked on Flutter Web, like e-commerce website for an Indian client.
Okay.
In I have deployed like mostly payment gateways, and I have also published app on Play Store and iOS Store from scratch or even an existing apps.
Okay. Okay. So
Yeah,
that's very good things. Okay. Well, I mean, I can see that you just I mean done a course about Flutter Advanced course like clean architecture with MBBM, like a model view model, right? So
yeah,
can you tell me
that is
something
basically
about this?
diploma.
What you learned from I mean this course basically? I mean what you know? I mean how much you know about MBBM basically? You can say model
Well,
view model.
basically, there is a state management in Flutter,
Yeah.
which is nowadays very famous, like Block, which is based on MVVM. So, while I was learning as advanced technology, I was also trying to be advanced to learn Block. So, in that way, I try to learn the Block state management, which is based on MVVM, and I mostly learned in that how to create the
Oh,
MVVM models.
okay, that's good. So what do you think? I mean, what is the most benefit of the MBBM model in Flutter? I mean, tell your opinion. Just what do you think about that?
Well, there is a lot of state managements like MVVM, MVP, or MVC,
Yeah,
but
GetX also
now,
one.
yeah, but nowadays people are mostly focused on block. It is basically fully focused on business logic implementations, and it is also a kind of clean architecture. Like you can make one view screen in another side, and you can write functionality in another file, and then you can combine both and display on one page. So
Okay.
in this way your code will be less and more clean and understandable.
Okay, basically, just let me tell you something. Like, I mean, you just talked about. I mean, told me about the block state management. I mean, following the MBBM one architecture, the block state management.
Yeah, block is, I guess, is MVVM architecture.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's it. So my, last time I was also discussed with an candidate, like he likes GetX state management. I mean, he
Yeah,
also
I know
most
that.
prefer GetX
That
instead of block.
Yeah.
So I mean, why you just chose the block state management one
Yeah, I
instead of
have worked
GetX?
on GetX also. GetX is kind of very fast and most favorite package until now. Even there are another state management. GetX is basically MVC model, in
Yeah,
which you can made model, view, and controller.
yeah,
The
yeah, yeah.
controller is separate from the views. You can just access from that and update your values using that OBS, or OBX is basically using that you can update your widgets.
Yeah, that's good. Okay, I can see you just know also PHP, right?
Yeah, most not work because I worked before in my
Yeah, but
early
you
career.
know a little bit, right? You can say
Yeah,
basics, something one like how you can use it just for simple things, right?
yeah,
Okay, that's very good things.
because everyone start in universities, in school careers,
Yeah, yeah.
everyone starting by developing a website. So from there, a little bit knowledge of PHP.
Okay, okay. For
Wait, Rizwan, one minute.
okay, okay, okay,
Okay,
okay.
what you saying? Sorry, there is
Uh,
a noise.
okay, okay. So basically, that's very good thing. So let me introduce first myself. I was forgot to introduce myself first. I'm Rejwan
Okay,
Ahmed Sami. In this company, basically, I just working as a lead product manager and a professional. So I am a software engineer. So
okay,
basically, our company name is RightBiz Limited company. Okay, so this company is basically UK based. Okay, it's a
okay,
UK local company where. So if you ask me like what is RightBiz, basically RightBiz is it's a business selling platform, you can say, where
okay,
people just use RightBiz to sell their business. I mean the sellers, I mean who is the business owners, so they visit our site or use our site to sell their business faster, and the buyers
okay,
visit our site to buy any businesses, or they just want to buy any franchise, something like that. So basically we have four customer segment, like one is agents, then
okay,
another in brokers, and then we have a private seller, then we have a solicitor section also, but it's I will not going to say this is our customer segment mainly. And another one, the fourth one is buyers. Okay, so I hope you got my point. So basically you can say we are a business selling platform. That's what we are. I hope you got my point.
yeah. Maybe I think you are a product company. You work on a product for UK.
Yeah, yeah, basically, yeah, so our office is, I mean our company main office is located in UK, London. Okay, and I also doing a remote job right now being from Bangladesh. So I am your, you can say, a neighbor. Okay, we are also an Asian, so no matter. So by the way, I also doing a remote job here from 3 years. 2 3 year also will be complete soon. So that's it. So this company is located in UK basically, and we just follow all UK rules, UK office times, everything here. Okay. So this is not any software company. We just launch our own product. We just launch our own service. You have to work with existing service. You have to work with teammates, your teammates, something like that. Okay. So you have front end, back end, UI, UX designer, many persons. So you have to deal with them. Mostly, you will not going to do. The scratch from develop from scratch like this. You will work in existing apps, something like that. That's it. So that's it basically. Basically, you can see we are ERP basically. Okay, uh, enterprise resource planner. What you can say. That's it. So we just focus on launch our product, improve our business. Improve our product, get more customer. Okay, tell me one thing. You just maybe told the. I'm sorry. You just told. That in maybe in LinkedIn I can see, or in LinkedIn you added an
Yeah,
experience like
yeah, it
Google
was sent
Analytics
you
one.
from LinkedIn.
Yeah, you just and Google Analytics, how to use it in Flutter.
Yeah,
Yeah,
basically I use that in e-commerce website.
yeah, yeah,
Basically, analytics work is we prefer analytics because we want to know what most users click on
yeah,
some event, where is the
yeah,
most users click. So analytics is basically the capturing of the event when any user click on anything, we
yes,
get the response on our backend that this function is called from this user.
yeah, yeah. So we also use Google Analytics mostly, so that's a very good
Yeah.
thing. You already know, because most of the
Yeah.
developers don't know about Google Analytics, but it's a plus point. You know about Google Analytics one. Okay, tell me one thing about the push notification, which which you can say third party or any other things you used for push notification. Which tools
Well,
or
there
library or
are
SDK?
there are other services like notifications. We can either use like local notification if something
No,
perform in our device, and we can
I'm not
want to
talking
show.
about local notification. I just talking about the
Yeah, I
remote.
know I know you was talking about an third party notification like Firebase notification.
Yeah, yeah,
I integrated that in our Hopper app, like for chat system or any notification
yeah,
like
yeah.
when a user added you or anything, then the other user get the notification
Okay.
of that.
Do you
Yeah.
know about the one signal push notification?
No, I haven't worked on that, but I think if there is any scenario I can
Yeah,
do it.
basically one signal push notification is most fastest way to implement push notification in you can say basically mobile application, and it's fully managed. It's not like Firebase, it's fully managed, so we use it. We already using it. Okay, tell me some tell me your experience about to publish app in iOS or any interruption about push notification in iOS, basically iOS application, because most of the time we don't face sorry, we not face any problem. Android,
Yeah,
mostly we face problem in
yeah.
iOS. So
Android
tell me
is
something.
basically quite simpler than iOS because in iOS there is a quite a lot of restrictions and quite focused on publishing their apps on Apple Store. So when we want to publish our app on Apple Store, we first have to create our identifier. From there, like we have to mention our product bundle package name like com dot something and thing what
Yeah,
we
yeah, yeah.
have in our product. So from that, our app is basically identified.
Okay,
If we change our app name or anything, doesn't matter until we don't change the bundle package identifier. So iOS is basically capturing your app from that bundle identifier. And for notification, we have to add our settings at start while creating identifier. So it will for later we can also add in our capabilities that if there is any notifications we can add it, and also they can assign in our certificates.
okay. Yeah, I know that. Basically, I was also worked in React. I also work on React. React Native, but I don't. Do any React Native development right now. I was worked 1 year before, and sometime I just work when I just get some hobby or to do that or any work on that basically. But I don't know. I not used much Flutter, but I used React Native, so I know about, and also I do I mean native. Mostly I like native development. That's very good things. Okay, okay.
Yeah.
Just tell me one thing. I mean, what in your career? I mean, you told me that you have 3 years of experience. So from your experience, tell me some old situation you faced in your Flutter development and how you basically solved the problems. Solve the problem basically.
Well, Flutter, basically, when I was working on e-commerce website like around 8 months back, there was no such development in that. So I was facing issues while implementing Razorpay. There is no such library or any plugin for that. So I went through the JavaScript code. I added it in my web side, and when some user click on our mobile, the web view basically opens, and from there anyone can make payment, and it's good to go. I worked from using like DOM, like
Yeah.
parent to child or child to parent through website messaging handling, so I can achieve that goal.
Okay. That's a good thing. So okay. So do you work with WebView? You know Flutter WebView.
Yeah, I worked with Flutter WebView. Yeah.
Okay. Can you tell me one thing? How you will I mean pass from native to WebView any message or any data?
Yeah, basically there is, I told you there is a mechanism named DOM,
Yeah. Yeah.
which is basically transferring like if I want to, like I told you, I was implementing Razorpay from WebView. So when any specific event is captured, so
Yeah.
I was capturing that and passing that message to my parent in Flutter. So if the event is, I wrote a situation that if the event is that like successful, so I will make this implementation of our app. Or if is there any other listener or any other identifier, so I will remove that.
Okay. That's very good things. So I mean, let me tell you something like. Uh, okay. Most of the large applications, I mean, Flutter, I'm sorry, most of the large mobile application use basically hybrid. It's basically hybrid. You can say hybrid mean web most of the time. So, do you have any experience I mean, of develop hybrid applications?
Yeah, I have mostly developed a hybrid application. This is Flutter basically provide a facility to develop applications cross platforms. Like I was working on that e-commerce. It is basically based on web and Android and iOS. Basically, this is a website. When you open on your Android device, its UI get different, and when you open on iOS, it UI get different.
Okay, so okay, that's very good things. That's why basically we just mostly like hybrid because hybrid save times mostly. Okay, so no, tell me something like you faced any problem like you just done a code for iOS and Androids working fine, and but real device iOS making problems. You faced any problem like that?
Yeah, there is uh, iOS application mostly don't need to any dialog to close. So there is a different functionalities for both. Like on Android, you can just use system navigator.pop to close the application, whereas in iOS you have to use the services function like exit. There you can use any exist code to close the application, but functionality are same, but the cross-platform issue is that we have to implement both in their ways for by using platform exceptions to accept that.
Okay. Okay, that's very good. Mostly our developers. I mean, current Flutter developers also faced some issue. Like, if she fix one thing, then another problem just it's knock to us. Okay, that's the main problem. So how you will handle those errors? Like in Android, it's working fine, but in iOS, not working. And how much fast you are to solve this type of problem or solve any problem, a real world problem you can say, like any application issue, something like that. What do you think about that?
Well, I think Flutter is basically used for creating for saving time and also saving cost rather than paying for two platforms. There is a little bit of different functionalities, like some functionalities in Android and iOS. Like if I want to implement an image picker library for my Android side, I don't have to add any dependency in my manifest or native side. But whereas in iOS, I have to add permission so that the user will know that what is the main usage of this library and why they want to open their gallery. So in iOS, it's a kind of restrictions and safe side. We have to mention everything rather than Android.
Okay. So I just I at first I just told you RightBiz is not any software company. So sometime suppose we told you about to do a new features and something like that. Any innovative work. Mostly we just work on many creative and innovative work too, because it's a ERP. Our company's ERP based product we have basically. So mainly suppose we told you to do any something, any features, so but you don't have any existing any library or anything, what you can say, Flutter package. In Flutter it's called package, so you don't have any Flutter package. What you will do that time? I mean, what you will handle this situation that time?
Basically, packages is also a coding language. If there is no package, I will try to find and explore the native side to open or achieve the task. It's also libraries are also implemented in native code. So if there is any condition, I will try to go and work and code on the native sites to
Okay.
open or achieve that task.
So you are just saying that you have also this experience to create the own library or sorry, or package, what you can say. You can create, if not exist, then you can meet our requirements by your own knowledge and creativity, right?
I have worked on Android for 6 months. I think for Android I can do that, and whereas for an iOS, I think I can do that by using R&D methods or searching anything
Yeah,
like
yeah,
that.
yeah. I can.
It takes time,
Yeah.
but I think it's not complicated to achieve.
Okay, yes. Basically, most of the time it's not complicated. Basically, just you have to know how to connect the net. I mean, you can create a bridge. How to create a bridge with native and the Flutter. I mean, Flutter one. Dart, you can say.
Yeah.
That's the main things. Okay, that's very good things. Oh, how much? How much time you just worked with native one, like Android, native Android?
I have worked around 6 months in native Android.
Okay, that's good things. Okay, and you you released any uh, or you launched any iOS application in App Store?
Yeah, I have launched application on iOS stores, developed in Flutter.
Okay, that's very good things. Do you know what is test flight is? Test flight?
What?
Test flight. I just talking about test flight.
Yeah. Basically, test flight is basically to give our users the like beta version, we can say, for testing and see if there is any bugs or anything. We can do internal testing as well
Yeah.
as external testing.
So you have
Yeah.
experience
If
with that?
yeah, I have done. If you
No,
like,
yeah,
you
yeah, no,
first.
no, no, don't thank you for that. But I don't need to see that. Don't worry. And what about the Android one? Do you know about how to do the internal testings in Google Play Store?
Yeah, there is a section like testing, open testing or closed
Yeah,
testing.
yeah.
You can also do that by sharing on that, and you share the link, and everyone is able to test that beta version.
Okay, that's very good thing. So, what do you think? Sorry, tell me that things. I mean, how much you good on the testings basically?
Testing basically, where I was working, I make sure that everything is working fine. But here we have also like QA team to test our applications. Whatever the task we have achieved, we gave them the list, and they can compare and test accordingly.
Okay, so do you know about the unit testing? The most, most used
Yeah, unit
testing, three
testing I have
testings, three
read.
testings.
Unit
Yeah.
testing, if I have done anything, then I have to check in every aspect. Like if I'm making any text field of string, I make sure that there is no number
Hmm.
involved or anything involved in that. That
Okay.
is basically in unit testing involved.
Okay. Okay. So you know the unit testing integration test and also the in end-to-end test, what we call the E2E test, right? Do you know
Okay.
E2E test?
No, I didn't have yet experience in that.
Okay.
Told you there is a team who can do it.
Okay, that's very good. Basically, E2E test, save times of, time of testing. Okay, that's it. By the way, that's very good things. You just have lots of experience on that. To do. But do you done any in-app purchase, like something in application
Yeah, I have
in
implemented
App Store and
like
Play Store both?
yeah, I have done on both.
That's very good
I
things.
have in Hopper it's subscription like thing.
Okay,
You have to
and
renew.
I can see you just you just done a client application like you Dolly. Is it video call
Yeah, I have
application?
done in yeah. What
Is
did you ask?
is it video call application? Like Zoom meeting, something
No,
like that.
it's not a video call application. It is basically a social application.
Okay.
Subscription is basically for the user to make it used every month. At first month you are free to use. After that, you have to buy that
Yeah,
subscription,
yeah.
and
But
then you
but
are
but
able to
what
use
you
it.
done here basically? In this app, which work you done or which the services you added in this app?
Well, I have added subscription in that.
Just this. You worked with. Worked in existing application, right?
Yeah, I have worked in existing apps also.
Okay, okay. No, I just asking that you only application you done from scratch or you just worked it. In existing
No, I have done from scratch.
from
Hopper app I
scratch.
have done from scratch. I have also developed others like nowadays chatbot is ChatGPT is now both a famous platform.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
have also done like chatbot apps also.
Okay,
In
how
there you
much
can
you know about CI and CICD basically? How much you know CICD?
it's basically like GitHub or anything where you can share your code or anything like Bit. I know about GitHub Bitbucket.
No, I just asking about CICD, the continuous integration, continuous deployment one, the automation of push any application to production from dev securely. You have any experience with that?
No, I heard about that there is when somebody push their code, there is a mechanism which
Yeah.
will make a build automatically.
So
Some persons
what do you
have
think
basic.
if we use in future in our company, then you can learn faster it, or you can learn
Yeah,
anything faster if we give
yeah,
facility to learn.
yeah. I think I can do it. It will not take time. I love to read documentation and I will implement that.
Okay, that's very good things. So tell me just one thing. Let's talk about something like you just are working right now in a current company.
Upgrades.
Yes, yes, the Pakistani company one. What is the name? Is it yeah, Upgrades Ltd. So how
Yeah,
much time is it full time? You working on Upgrades Ltd. Limited one company.
yeah. I am working here full time, like 8 hours a day.
Yes, 8 hours. How much and weekly? How much off day in Pakistan basically for in this company?
Well, in Pakistan, here 2 days off.
Okay.
Saturday and Sunday are off days.
Yeah. Oh, same Saturday and Sunday. It's in UK same things.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. By the way, that's it. So okay. Let me tell you something like that. I will. I just heard about your everything. You told me what your information and everything about you and your experience. That's very good things. Okay. Just tell me one thing. Like, suppose if we just give you an opportunity to work with us, then how much salary you just expecting from us?
Well,
Let me tell
basically,
you,
I
just give
am.
me some time,
Yeah.
let me tell you something. We just
Yeah.
offer okay, just do I will let me tell you something. Like, you can tell me in Pakistani rupee how much you want. then I will tell you. So because sometimes it can conflict. That's why you can tell me your expectation, so I can calculate.
Well, currently, my expectation is around 2 lakh in PKR, Pakistani rupees.
Okay, Pakistan will be 2 lakh. And how much you
Yeah.
just get from current company?
I am currently getting 175K.
5k. Uh, okay, 1 lakh, 75,000, right?
Yeah.
Okay, that's very good things. And then you are expecting 2 lakh. Then 2 lakh equal
Yeah.
to how much dollar? Basically, it's $2,000 per month, right? $2,000. Oh
No,
no,
it's
no,
not.
not
It's
2,000. Yeah,
800.
yeah. It's
800.
Oh wait, now. Oh, sorry. I just what I calculating. Sorry to say
Maybe
this.
you can go on for
Yeah. I just
222.
calculating other currency. Okay, Pakistani currency is different. Well, just let me give me a chance to check it out. The Pakistani rupees. I mean, it's too much less. I mean, because the currency inflation.
Yeah, where currency is not stable
Okay,
because of the
just
current
yeah.
situations.
Yeah, Bangladeshi currency also not stable much. Okay.
But it's better than Pakistan, I guess.
Yeah. 100. Okay. Okay. Yes, I understood. It's around $700. $700.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
like
around $730, I
yeah,
guess.
something like that. 730. You can say, but let's yeah, 700 not 30, brother. Actually, basically 700 and uh, $710. Yeah, 10.
Yeah,
710, you can say something like that. Oh, you can say that's it, simple. Okay, by the
yeah,
way, I who got let's assume you just asking for 700, let's assume. So let's see how much it's calculating per hour. And per hour, if per hour um, we have 4 week, right? 4 week.
yeah, for a week.
Okay, 4 week, we have 4 week for 1 month. So per week you just asking for $175, right? And 5 days is 1 week. So per day
Yeah.
you just asking for $35, right? Per day, let me calculate. Okay, and
No,
per hour
it's not.
is it.
Okay.
Okay, so you just asking per hour $4.37. So let me show you something like if per hour $4.37, then we have 5 working days per week. So 5 working days mean okay, let me just a minute. 375 into 5 oh sorry, per hour 8 sorry, per day 8 hours, right? Per day 8 hours is working out basically, obviously.
Yeah,
So you will get per day $35. I mean, you are just asking per day $35.
yeah,
And 5 days mean 1 week. So 35 into 5 equal to $175 per week. And we have 4 weeks for 1 month. So into
yeah.
4 is $700, you can say. So
720.
like simple like that, but it will be like, you can say like a little bit better. And let's assume we just asking for per hour $5. Let's assume this.
Okay.
That's it. Okay. Okay, but no problem. I will uh, um, I mean, tell to my boss you just asked about per hour $5, and later I will know about you. So you have to wait for time, and I can create a WhatsApp group maybe with my boss. He will maybe talk with you. Okay, I will tell you. But if you get approved, then the first 3 month will be probation period. I got a probation period mean if you not do good, then it's not good. I mean, like that something, Okay, that's time you're, you can say we will just see. We'll do test many things of you, like you just doing good or not, everything. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so but let me first talk with boss. I mean, discuss with boss about your what you asking. Let's see what he say. So I mean, connect with me in sorry. Just stay active with me in WhatsApp. Okay, I will let you know.
Okay.
Okay, do
That's
you
fine. I
have
will
any
help you.
question about anything? Then tell me.
What
Do
did you
you
ask?
do you have any question? about anything?
No, it's good. I am
Okay.
fine.
Okay. Okay. Just I
Just
have.
when, how much time will you take to update me?
Okay. Just me. Right now he is busy. Maybe. No, you can say it will take little bit time, like today night. Okay. Just like
Okay.
in Pakistan, I know already a Pakistani girl work in our company as a UI
Okay.
UX designer. So she's from maybe which call it's, I forgot it. What's the place name? But she's from Pakistan. So basically,
Okay.
Pakistani time. I know in 1 p.m. our office just start. You have to work also. If
Okay.
you join, okay. If you get approved, then you have to work out with same time. I mean, in same time like 1 p.m. from 1 p.m. in Pakistan time, and from 1 p.m. to 9 p.m. So in Pakistan after 9 p.m. or before 9 p.m. I will let you know, because he is busy right now. So I will discuss with him after he gets some time. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Tell me
Okay.
one thing.
Take
If
your
if you if
time.
you if you just if you just get some less than $5, then you will be agree with us. I mean, just for
Well,
let him know.
you can ask your boss, then
Okay.
we can
Okay, then
talk on WhatsApp.
I will let
It's,
you know. Leave it for now. I will let you know how much we
yeah,
can offer, maximum or minimum, something like that, and let's see what's
yeah,
we can do.
yeah.
Okay, then
Yeah,
see you later. Okay. Okay, brother. Then you have any question?
no, brother.
Okay, then
It's good.
bye, brother. Okay. Assalamu alaikum. You can go.
Wa Islam. Thank you.